Yeah. Late night, street lights glowing. Ancient stories still speak. God's been faithful from the start. Back in Eden when the serpent whispered lies, Adam and Eve watched perfection fade before their eyes. Still God covered the shame, gave mercy instead. Even after the fall, his promise wasn't dead. Noah built a boat while the whole world laughed. Rain wasn't falling, but it walked God's path. The flood waters rose, but the faithful survived. Trust in the Lord kept hope alive. Abraham left home when he heard God's call. Didn't know the future, but he gave God all. Up on Moriah, faith stood tall, and God made a way before the final fall. When the road gets dark and the fear runs deep, God is still watching, God don't sleep. Every story in the Word still shines today, showing us the narrow way. Trust him through the fire, trust him through the rain, trust him when you're smiling, trust him through the pain. From Genesis to Calvary, one truth remains: God loves every soul, and he still reigns. Perché l'angostia,
Trust in the Lord, he is faithful.
Joseph got betrayed, sold away in chains, thrown into a prison though he did no shame. But God turned the struggle into something great. What men meant for evil, God used to save. Moses faced Pharaoh with the trembling voice, trusting God's power, not his own choice. The sea split open when the people obeyed. God made a highway where the waters lay. David faced Goliath with a simple stone, not trusting armor, trusting God alone. The giant came crashing to the dusty ground. Faith in the Lord still brings strongholds down. Trust him through the fire,
Trust him through the rain,
trust him when you're smiling,
trust him through the pain.
from Genesis to Calvary,
One truth remains:
God loves every soul,
and he still reigns.
Daniel in the lion's den, surrounded by death, still praising God with every breath. 3 Hebrew boys in the furnace flame, walked with a 4th man who knew their name. Jonah ran away, tried to hide from grace, but God's love followed every place. Inside the fish, Jonah learned to pray. God's mercy brought him back his way. Then Jesus came, carrying every scar, leaving heaven's glory from afar. Hung on the cross for the world he made, the debt is seen completely paid. Now the battle still rages in the streets tonight. Spiritual warfare, darkness fights the light. But the same God who shut the lion's mouth still hears every prayer that's crying out. The same God who rolled the stone away still gives hope to hearts today. You may feel broken, you may feel alone, but God is calling you back home. Trust him through the fire,
Trust him through the rain,
trust him when you're smiling.
trust him through the pain.
From Genesis to Revelation's flame,
God's love forever stays the same.
Gusti tresna marankabe,
Ajawedi Brachaya.
God loves everyone.
Do not fear, just believe.
Every story points to Jesus.
Every promise still stands.
Trust him.
He's been faithful all along.